Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It is Brian Niebank here, and today I want to consider if the Christian gospel holds true if there are people on Mars and elsewhere in the universe. My answer to that is easy, yes. I believe that that there is definitely the possibility of there being people in the universe, in the galaxy, that is elsewhere than Earth. Now, I know Earth is one of the few planets that can support life that we know of. Actually, the only planet that can support life that we know of in the area that we have explored. The Earth is very rare to be able to support life. The conditions had to be exactly like what they are. If some conditions had been a little more or a little less, then the earth would not have been able to support life. So that is the miracle in which we see God in the workings of the creation of our planet. We see God as having guided the planet to be able to support life, to be able to create us. All these other planets were not that we see in the universe are not able to support our human life. God created Earth for this purpose. But is it possible that God also guided other planets in the same way that God guided Earth to create human life and animal life? Is it possible that God guided other planets somewhere else in the realm of empty space that support some form of life, or that have supported some form of life, or that will support some form of life in the future? Definitely, yes. God can do anything that God wants to do. If God wants to create another planet, God can. Does that undermine our dignity and our uniqueness as human beings? I don't think so, because we are still created by God, and we are still created in the image of God, made to reflect God in God's image, and in God's likeness. So, I think that in the grand scheme of things, it's almost likely that there is life somewhere else that may take us centuries or more to discover. But I watch a lot of science fiction shows, including Star Trek. You see Star Wars, and you see all these other science fiction and life in the life elsewhere. And I definitely believe that God could have created other planets. Now, why would the other planets with life not have been included in the creation story when God was creating the entire universe? Obviously, we have existence outside of our planet, but the Earth is the only thing that is described in the Bible as being created. And there's a simple reason for that. The ancient people who were writing down the Bible from God's inspiration only knew of the planet Earth. They didn't know of anything existing outside of what is known as planet Earth. So they had no reason to explore uh, planet Mars being created or planet Venus being created by God as well, which is definitely likely. I see no other explanation for those planets being created if planet Earth was created with such unique margins to create human life. So they simply didn't know, and we simply do not know of any other planets that could have been created, but we don't know so much that God has done. Does it take away from the gospel if other if there is other life on other planets? No. Does it take away from our uniqueness uh, as human beings created in God's image? No. God created humans and animals, and we each have our unique role in the cosmos. So if we ever do end up meeting someday, we can bind together in Christian love and spread our faith to those people too, because I believe that everything that we see, that we don't see, and that will be discovered was created by this one God. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this meant something to you, and it gets you thinking on the grand scheme of things and how large the universe really is. We have no way of knowing that. So, you can comment extraterrestrial life if you watch the end of this video, just because I am excited about the possibility of that existing and being created by God. Comment what you think. I'm curious about what you think about this topic. There's so many different directions they can go. So I look forward to hearing your comments. Thanks again for watching, and God bless you all.